Let's spy in on our opponent. Up the top. White-red. Fairly... Oh, red sun zenith. Shadow. 2 cards of note. Main deck crush. It's not going to be too bad against us. This is the guy we shipped the Horde Smelter. He lost. Good thing that's not going to be in the draft anymore. Okay. It looks like just standard red-white artifacts. With the red sun zenith. Different type of mirror this time. Fairly aggressive deck. Oh yeah, Heartstoker? That's pretty aggressive. He didn't show us anything else in that game. Ah, wow. Getting punished for playing planes. This hand is so good, but I can't keep it. Like, the cards in this hand are so good. But there's no way I can keep it without a single black. So I got a mulligan. To all land. Into 3 land Corpse Cur. So, anytime we've drawn a plains, we've drawn at least 2. Is that correct? If this weren't online, I'd say I should pile more. Because my plains keep getting clumped. Alright, we may as well play this. There's a small argument not to, because it can give away a bit of your strategy, but seeing as how he has access to replays, and we do have, well, we don't have a 2-drop in these colors in our deck, but we might want to revoke that if he misses a land drop end of turn. Although revoke is a sorcery, never mind. I'm just saying stuff. But generally, round 2 and 3, there's not much point in concealing information because they already know from replays. Copper Carapace is not the best card in this matchup. Because of the aggressive style of his deck, we want to be blocking a fair bit. Ooh, he did miss a land drop, but he got another mirror. That's going to be our first play. I wish we had like a black sun zenith in our deck. Although, I'm glad we don't at the moment because of the black issue. Of course, I always wish we had a black sun zenith in our deck. That's just insane. He's going to combat. Is he attacking? That would be pretty good. It means he doesn't have an expensive drop. Attacking with both would be awesome. No, he has a 3-drop. Ooh, interesting. Oh, okay. He just doesn't... I don't know. Like, for sure he could have a Galvanic Blast, but he could also be just bluffing it, because there's no reason to attack with Infect if you're not going to kill them with Infect. That's a lot of mana mirror. I almost wish I had some cards in my deck to take advantage of the 1 toughness of his deck. He could really get blown out by a lot of decks. It's not too big of a deal with Blight Widow. I'm just gonna leave it. I don't want to suit up my Blight Widow and get in there when I can just carry and call end of turn, suit up an insect and get in there. He's got 7 mana. A Heartstoker. Okay. I'll certainly trade. Yeah, for sure. And then I won't be suiting up an insect just yet, because I'll be corpse curing. Back my Blight Widow. The turn after that I'll be playing Blight Widow, because Skinwing with 7 mana is a big deal. I need to start blocking. Alright, we're just gonna get back Blight Widow. And that's it. So we can get a 4/4 flyer, pretty much. Or a 3/7, but that's less of a big deal, because Blight Widow can block that. So I think he's certainly just going to suit up his Heartstoker and attack, but I'm fine playing Blight Widow, blocking next turn, then playing Corpse Cur the turn after that and getting it back. It gives him a lot of time to play stuff, it also gives me a lot of time to draw stuff. We're not taking too much damage. Oh, just attacking? Snap block. For sure. Time to get some Corpse Cur recursion going. A mere propagator. That could be a problem. Whoa, we don't have any black. I just remembered. So, what do I think of? Suit up and play Perilous Mirror. Puts us back to removal. But I think it's the better of the plays that we can have here. And he didn't. Could still have Burn the Impure. We need a way of sacrificing our Perilous Mirror quick. Alright, I'm gonna make it small. That's fine. Keep attacking until it dies off, and then we'll move the Copper Carapace. Oh, okay. Trade. That's also fine. Yeah. Land from him. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if he suits up, he can't propagate, and vice versa. I guess this is equipping. Yep. Equipping the propagator. Does he not plan on propagating? Or does he want to protect it in case I've got a an instill infection and I'm waiting on my black? I guess it is because he wants to block with the Wayfarer. Though there was a reasonable argument for putting it on an Iron Mirror if you're just going to propagate this later. But I think now we're just going to go Blight Widow's Plague Stinger. If we draw a Revoke and we can actually make use of these planes, we'll be in a pretty good spot. Getting rid of his Skin Wing is the only thing that can block our flyer. And then we're not in danger of being attacked by anything. Well, he could block our flyer now, but we're still not in danger of being attacked. I guess we are. Well, no, not really, because we could. I mean, we would be blocking this with Plague Stinger, just because. Well, now we're just gonna go Corpse Cur, back Corpse Cur. We're gonna play our land, and we're just gonna pass. And he gets to propagate. It's unfortunate he did get our Copper Carapace, because that's good on a Corpse Cur recursion combo. He would at the very least shut down his Mer Propagator. Although now that he's propagating doubly, not so much. So it wouldn't do a lot, actually. Ooh, that's a lot of mana. 7 mana. Ooh, Red Sun Zenith me for 6. Hoping to draw it again. Okay. Another Blight Widow gets the play. And we're still gonna attack with Corpse Cur. Well, but Time Strike is a bit interesting. Unless he has his own Corpse Cur. He knows I can get that back. Concussive Bolt. Nice. That's game. Anything that can take advantage of his little guys. Not really. Which is unfortunate, because there is a lot of that stuff in this format. I don't think there's anything really wrong with the deck. We could stick in a Withstand Death for his Red Sun Zenith, but it's not too big of a deal. We do have a Fume Spitter and it's still Infection. Just haven't drawn them. Do I want to drop planes? Or is that just me getting paranoid because I always draw 2. 3 still seems fine. What do we got? 9 swamps? Seems decent. We're gonna draw. Alright. This is certainly a hand I would play with, but I'm not going to complain either way. This is definitely a hand. Oh wow. This is a good hand. I like playing Ikoclamir first, and then Crusader, and then Plague Stinger later. just because Ikakomir can attack now, whereas Plague Stinger can attack later. Just fine. And Ikakomir can't really, because there'll be guys to block him. It's a bit color screwed maybe. A Mirror Propagator. Alright, come on, Fume Spitter. No. Well, that doesn't get too out of hand without the mana to back it up, so I think we're still alright. Turn after this, the play is Plague Stinger and Bladed Pinions, just to make the best use of our mana. And then we got a pretty formidable force attacking him before he can get Propagator online. Yeah, he's got his red. We gotta watch out for the Crush. There's no point in attacking in with Bladed Pinions in a spot where Crush would destroy us. We're most likely going to be getting in with the Phyrexian Crusader with the Pinions, because he keeps first strike even if he crushes the Pinions, so he'll likely survive combat, depending on how many guys are clogging up the board. Okay. Okay. Well, we're just going to attack with Crusader and play Plague Stinger and Bladed Pinions. Next time we get to play Contagious Nim and equip Bladed Pinions to the Ikakomir now, I would say, just so he can also get in there. Because this can't be blocked by this already. Skinwing does stop Ikakomir from attacking, because it gives him 6, and I can have 3, so I still just die. Oh, okay. He's in a racing mood. He could still block Plague Stinger with that. Yes. Finally get some payoff for having white in our deck. We can go ahead and pop the Propagator now, which I think we have to. Because we don't want him to get, because otherwise they get Shroud, right? Yeah. And I still want to play the Nim. We might be able to just get this, maybe it's just better to get the Spin Engine though. Get Spin Engine and attack. Seems pretty good. We're putting him on too fast of a clock for the Propagator to be relevant anymore. See if he wants to chump yet. Otherwise he's going to 7 poison. And I get to drop another poison guy. Going to 7 poison. With me having a pro white guy that I can give flying. Interesting. Let's say he has either Concussive Bolt or... Oh, okay, Shatter the Pinions. That's okay. Either Concussive Bolt or Red Sun Zenith, because he wants to be racing. He thinks he's in a good spot to be racing, and that doesn't make sense given the board position. So that does slow us down, but we can still get in there with the Crusader. And, I mean, we still got a fairly formidable force here. I think we can just keep getting in with everything. Yeah, I don't see a reason why I can't. I mean, obviously tricks is a reason why I can't, but I'm on the beat down now because his guys are going to get better than mine pretty quickly. Propagating pre-combat is fine. It's the same as propagating post-combat or after blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna do this because if he blocks this to here, then it dies to this. So it's an over turns. It's a 2-for-1, and the same the other way around. But it does allow me to get in damage. And he can't not trade this off if he doesn't want to die, so it means I have more guys. I have enough guys next turn to do some damage. He's got to keep blocking this, and then these guys trade. I guess we aren't in the best spot. He has got to keep leaving up 1 mana, and he can't attack with Angel. Well, he thinks he can. He's got 1 turn to attack with Angel anyway. Alright. Good old Swampy. We're just gonna keep attacking. Stop him from propagating out of control, and shrink his guy enough that this guy has to stop attacking. Is he gonna not block? Yeah, he for sure has to block there. Can have any number of pumps. Oh, protection from I have protection. Yeah, so he's dead. I have protection from red and from white, and you're past blockers, buddy. So, did he accidentally unblock? Oh, he meant to propagate and he accidentally unblocked. That's game. Okay. A bit of a surprising end there. Let's see what would have happened. More replica drawing me, carrying Colin for X into Digester. So, depending on what he could have gotten there. Okay, game 3. Now, there's still not much I can change here. Although, Copper Carapace isn't the best. For one, he has a crush. And attacking with a Copper Carapace and getting it crushed is usually negative value for me. And I could just stick in it with Zandeath instead of it. And also on top of that, he has some pretty aggressive draws, like we saw game 2, round 1 for him. And then Copper Carapace is pretty dead for me, so I'm going to keep that. We haven't drawn any of our removal spells ever yet, but we'll see how this goes. This is fine. And he's playing first, so we have to draw. Also fine. He's thinking about the mulligan. He mulligans. We keep. He keeps his 6. He's got land. We've got land. Land is a good draw there. I like land for this hand. Has he got a turn 2? He's got a turn 2. Alright, alright. Hey, we drew our Instill Infection. That is nice. So we can draw a land now. My Propagator isn't as big a deal. Although if he drops a Mirror Propagator this turn, still does. He still does have the mana to be able to. He dropped nothing. Oh, that was a good draw. If I couldn't draw land, I would like to have drawn that. Let's see if he's got a Master's Call here. No, he's just trading 1 for an Infect 1, which is twice as much. This guy likes his aggressive style of play. Yep, Archangel. That's fine. Don't think that's too big of a deal yet. Land. That is a good draw. He's all red and white. So I think I just want to attack here. This guy can only be blocked by artifacts and he can't be killed. No blocks. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm not sure what he's playing. What his plan is here. But I'll ship the turn and I'll see what he plays, and if he plays nothing, I'll draw a card, killing his Sun Chaser. But I'll certainly be taking one from it, either way. I'm very surprised he didn't block Blight Mamba there. Trading a counter for a poison, like trading a counter as a Dominant Angel to stop him from getting a poison, seems like a pretty good deal for him. He's got nothing. Alright. Well, we'll be instilling this infection. And we drew Plague Stinger, which is also a pretty big deal. He may have had a pretty loose keep just because he had 6. It looks like that's what he has. Which is a shame for him. Because his deck seemed decent. Still not out of the woods yet. He could rip. But we've got... Wait, did we have him dead? Yeah. So that was me being silly. Excuse that. We had him dead with Untamed Mind on Phyrexian Crusader because he can't kill it. But we've likely got it anyway. Again, a minor misplay because there's not much he can do to... Yeah, good on him, showing him my hand, showing me his hand. That's very good. There was not much he could do anyway, because he could only play an artifact and then chump, and then, or no, he could only play an artifact and then we get to Flesh Allergy him and Untamed Might for 1. So, again, a minor misplay, things that I should try to avoid, and that you can really only get on top of by stopping and thinking for longer at every step. But I just missed that. Didn't end up mattering, and now let's go to round 3.